Hello, Guardians. Welcome back to the channel, episode 6 of Skyrim, and I'm about to get cut off because of this.
You there. You're the one they call Dragonborn.
Yes, I am Dragonborn.
Your lies fall on deaf ears, deceiver. The true Dragonborn comes. You are but his shadow. When Lord Mirak appears, all shall bear witness. None shall stand to oppose him.
Okay. Get him, Lydia. Shit! Shit! Ow, that fucking hurt. Hi. People, get him. Get him. I missed. I suck. No! I'm so bad. Nice. Get him, guys. I'm doing so much work. Just. I'm doing so much work. Get him. Yeah, let's go. Okay. I'm so bad. But yeah, that was a quick jump into the video because that happened. But I hope you guys have enjoyed the last 2 episodes that I have done. I did not want to sell that shit. How much is it to buy it back? You're gonna make me cry if it's too fucking much. That actually is really nice. Where is it, Mr.? There it is. It's 1,300. My God, you're hustling me. You can keep them, you fucker. I might have enough actually. Give me it back. I don't know what madness was for, so we'll just sell those. Sell that. Then we can sell some potions. You have any good fishing map? Right, fishing is a thing. No good spells. Okay.
Till next time.
Oh, right.
Don't let my sister do anything foolish.
I have the golden claw.
You found it. There it is. Strange. It seems smaller than I remember. Funny thing, huh? I'm gonna put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister.
Thank you. So, not much of an intro because it happened so quickly, but that's just how it goes sometimes. Anyways, we talked a lot last episode about, certain things and everything. I'm not gonna go back over it because if you want to know, go watch the previous episode. But, other than that, I keep trying to click and drag to move. So we need to go to Martha. We'll go over to Right Run, go to the stables. I should just teleport there. I was jumping. Okay. But there is also another series I will be making, and it is for the gacha enjoyers. Just a heads up, anyone can watch it. It's gonna be casual. I'm not gonna be min-maxing or anything like that. But I will be, because I did do a test run on it on my main account, which, just to be fair, I have not played a lot of the game. So we will get to a point where I've never played, and I will be running it blind. But that is probably like several episodes in. But again, stop getting sidetracked at me. But the video I'm talking about is Genshin. I'm thinking about making a series on Genshin. I wanted to do Withering Waves. The graphics eat my computer alive. Like, my computer cries when I play that. So I'm gonna wait until I get a better computer for that. But Genshin, after messing around with it, does not kill my computer. So we are going to be doing that sometime.
How are we supposed to feel safe in our own homes?
Yeah,
Enough already.
you tell them.
I have told Ygritte of your concerns. She'll look after you all. Please, go about your business.
We've no need for wizards in our midst.
Yeah, wait, what?
Morthal has enough problems as it is.
Okay, got.
No use. Let's get back to it then.
That was really rude.
Keep your wits about you.
No one likes wizards. I almost spoiled a whole storyline right there. If you know, you know. I'll probably come back and do that quest though. But for now, we are off. But so with Genshin, my main account, I hit the maximum level at a certain point. It's not even close to that now. I think I hit like level 45 or something like that. I don't remember, correct. I don't remember. But I did almost all of it. It was before the desert area got released, so it was like 2-3 years ago. But my friend plays it non-stop, like grinds it every day, and I'm like, bruh, is it really that fun? But she loves it, so I got into it, and I enjoy it. But I'm someone that doesn't enjoy games with story unless I'm recording, because otherwise I'm skipping. But Genshin doesn't let me skip, so I never really enjoyed it or like went through the story. So when I do record it and everything, I will go through the story and I'll learn a lot that I didn't actually know. But my main account was mid-maxed very hardly, like very hard, and I think that kind of like drove me away from the game, because I didn't really wow, I suck. I didn't really play the game a lot because of that fact. You mage. But I think now that I'm going to be recording it, I'll probably have a lot of fun since I'm just doing it for casual. But to be fair, a lot of games that I played within the last, sheesh, I want to say like 5 years or so, I've mid-maxed, played like just not casual. I didn't take my time with the games or anything like that, and there's a reason for that, which is also a reason why I stepped away a little bit and taken a break from Valorant. And that is because I have played competitively for the last I think 5 years or so, because sure, a lot of people don't know, and only people that watch this video will know, but I went through a stage of my life where I missed, he sidestepped, okay, so I went through a phase in my life where I ended up going to the military. It was the Army for Infantry, and I went through boot camp, which people don't ever believe when I say this, but I mean it. It is probably the funnest thing I have ever done. And people are like, what? There's no way, it's the military. And it's like, it was the funnest thing ever. But I was medically discharged because of my hearing. So I have a really hard time hearing out of my, I want to say left ear. I'm hard of hearing in both ears, but mostly my left. So I was medically discharged, and from there, I found Valorant. Well, I found Valorant before and just played it casual. But when I got back from boot camp, I played Valorant non-stop. A lot. Like, it was ridiculous how much I did it. But I would play usually 300 to 400 matches a episode, like an act. It was insane. But I joined. I did not want that. I joined a tier 2 team at that time, which at that time challenges wasn't a thing. And we played for a little bit, and then I forgot. It was funny coincidence. I forgot to take my name off of a recruiting site, and that was when I was messaged by a coach for a college team. At first, I didn't think it was real because I was like, wow, people play games in college? And then he offered a scholarship and everything. I was like, this can't be real. Everyone I know said that too. So, but turns out people do play video games in college, and you do get a scholarship. Really big scholarships. But so I went and did that for the last 2 years. And that really like what's the word, bummed me out when it came to competitive gaming, mostly because the school wasn't huge. Like, don't get me wrong, every team made playoffs, every team made playoffs, but Call of Duty and Valorant and Overwatch were the main three teams that would make finals every year. Call of Duty won 2 of them, and they went to 2 of them. My team went to 3 finals, because the first semester I was forced to play Rainbow Six Siege. We don't talk about those days though. And we made playoffs, but god, that was an awful experience. That was the start of it. I hated everything about it. Like, the team, they all bickered, and like, it was just horrendous. And the coach at that time was on his way out, so he didn't really put much effort into it, sadly. So that was the start of it. I also forgot to put that supplies in the area. We'll do that. But anyways, back to my rambling. So with that, after that semester, I finally got to play Valorant, which if I had to go another semester without playing Valorant, I probably would have stopped going to college, if I'm being honest. But with that, we spent the next 3 semesters playing in NACE and ECAC. That's what the conferences were called. So each semester I played with a brand new team, every single semester, minus one person who is probably one of my best friends now. Yeah, out of everything I have, probably. He was a top 500 in Overwatch, and he in the beginning was like, Valorant is so cringe, why would you play that? And then he was put on the Valorant team because Overwatch took a season off so that we could play Valorant. And we had 2 top 500 people from Overwatch, and one of them was really, really bad at Valorant. And I think it's just because he was more of a tracker. Like, when he was tracking, his tracking skills really fucking good. Flicking, not it. And it didn't really correlate with Valorant, so he had a rough time with it. Also, when I say this, I mean it. I've never seen someone so nervous in playoffs or the finals ever when playing competitive gaming. And he's been to playoffs and stuff in Overwatch. I was mind blown. And that's not a dig at him. Like, he's one of my close friends now. But with that, it really drained me because we'd play with a new team every semester besides me and one other person. And every single semester, it was just me and him. Like, again, I'm not dissing anyone on the team. like, yes, I didn't fully enjoy playing with them because there were people that would slack off. There were people that wouldn't try. There's people that were like, they took it as a club, basically. Some people, which I hated. But there's an endpoint to this. I'm just rambling at this point, but I think it's a cool story, and it's my story. Like, it's my life. But with that, I'm not gonna pick that yet. But with that, we'd have, I think, the first semester was one of our best with the two top 500 Overwatch players. We made playoffs in both conferences. One we went undefeated, one we lost once. We made it to there's a common theme when you hear the story, but in ECAC we lost in the first round, sadly, even though we won against almost every team except for one beforehand, like during the regular season. We lost in the first round. But for NACE, we ended up making it to the finals. So we had a whole undefeated team, undefeated season. We were playing against another undefeated team from another bracket. We made it to finals. We got shit on. Like, it was a huge team gap, sadly, because so when I got into Valorant, I played Duelist. I loved Duelist. I loved Jet and just pushing. I couldn't do that with this team because my philosophy when I'm playing with a team is I can play whatever. I don't care. I flexed my whole time in ranked, stuff like that. I can play whatever is needed of me. So that's what I did. I think that semester I played every single wall. I think during the finals I played Viper, and there was some maps where I played Phoenix, there was some maps where I played Jet, there was some maps where I played Sentinel. Like, it was crazy. For the finals though, we played 3 games. I played Fade on, I think it was, no, Bind, I played Sova. On Sunset I played Phoenix that semester, and then on what was the third map? I want to say it was Ascent. I think it was Ascent, because for some reason we didn't ban it. But whoops, I almost died. Get up. Nice. But on Ascent I played Jet, I believe. But going into that season, I was known for my Jet, and I played Jet once during the whole season. Because I put someone who is considered as my best friend now onto Duelist because he was really fucking good. And that's because he played a lot of Tracer in Overwatch, and it really correlated with Valorant. People that go like, oh, you can't go from one game to another, he completely ignores that stereotype. But off of that, we lost. I am always the hardest on myself when I lose because I hate losing, especially in like competitive games. Casual games, sadly, I also hate losing it. Like dying and stuff like that, I fucking hate in casual games as well. It's just a habit of mine, something I'll probably never lose. But anyways, back to the story. I almost died, holy shit. But the first season was kind of like a test season, I guess, because I was the only one that played Valorant on that team. We had 3 people that played Overwatch. 2 were top 500. 1 was a diamond, and then we had a CS:GO player. And we made it all the way to finals. We got shit on, but we made it. The next year, the team completely changed. One person ended up leaving the school and going to Winthrop University, which is the one that I will be going to next year. But they went to play Overwatch, which makes sense because they were a really good fucking Overwatch player. I think right now he's the captain of their academy team. But back to this. So so the second season we played with me, his name is Keegan. So me, Keegan, there's another guy who said he was really good at the game. Like, my coach was hyping him up. Nope, that was the third year. No, that was the second year. Was hyping him up. Everything was like, oh, he's such a good player. He played here before you came. And I was like, okay, cool. I finally get to play with people that play the fucking game. And then the next recruit was someone that I played with during comp, and he was chill. Fucking boy, was my fucking thought wrong. But we'll get to that. For now, it was us four and then someone that's never touched the game again. Great guy. He was on Rainbow Six Siege with me. He was a lacrosse player he was a really good lacrosse goalie, and he's playing for a D1 school right now, because our school shut down because of money issues. But he also gave up esports, I think after that year. No, after the next year. But that semester we had one really new guy, and someone that was hyped to me a lot, and then also someone that I hate to say it, but was basically a cancer to the team. He was awful, like mentality wise. His ego was massive. But I was IGL at the time. I'd never IGL'd before. The first semester was my first time. We didn't make finals, which was cool. Not to brag. But the way the team went, I hated. My coach was an amazing coach. I have so much respect towards him and everything, but I didn't agree with how he ran things. He was a very hands-off type of person, and I hated that. Like, absolutely hate hands-off coaching. So as the IGL, I was also coming up with the plays. I was coming up with what everyone played. I was coming up with the strategies. I would research the opposite teams, do everything on that, and then talk to it with the team. The coach was very hands-off, unless it came to the game he played when he went to the school, which was Call of Duty. There's a little bit of bias there, but I didn't mind because, again, I was new to the IGL. I thought that was what IGLs did. They did everything. Turns out that's not true, but it's something I did. So with that, I ended up switching to a more of a double duelist comp, which was a thing of the past, because at that time it would have been a year ago. There wasn't many double duelists. So what I did was I played duelist and controller. So I'd flex depending on what we needed. But the new kid was mostly on controller, the one that was hyped up nonstop. And then the guy I played comp with was on Sentinel because he was really good at creating space, but later on during the season I didn't realize he didn't know how to create space because he only played Phoenix. So that was great. But so he was really good at taking space because he was very like active. He could get in positions that people wouldn't know, and I saw that. I was like, oh, you'd be really good at Sentinel, so I put on Sentinel. And I was really confident on every role that I put everyone on, except for one, and it is one regret I had. Like, we made it to finals again, and it was in the same conference. It was back to back. Funny enough, we went undefeated that season, just like the first semester. We went with one loss in ECAC, just like the first semester. And again, just like the first semester, we lost first round in ECAC and made it to the finals in NACE. So it was funny. It was basically, we were doing a repeat of exactly what happened the previous season. But the one regret I had was I put the new kid on initiator, because that is one role I never played until the last semester I was there. And so I was like, oh, we're missing a role. I'll just throw him on initiator. Initiator is very hard for new people, I've come to realize. Also, a reoccurring issue that was on that team, on every single team at that school, like every single Valorant team. So like all 3 semesters, no one knew how to fucking speak. So it'd be me and my friend Keegan, we'd calm everything, we do the basics, like what meant, like the bare minimum, basically. Like you calm, you say what you're doing, where you're going, what you're holding, what you see, what util is being thrown, stuff like that. We do that. The other 3, complete silence. No matter what team, it got so bad. We had a goal for team communication for 5 weeks in a row. Like, that's how bad it was for communication. And that is something that really threw me away from competitive gaming. Is I understand collegiate esports isn't going to be like tier 2, tier 1 and stuff like that. And you're going to get people that aren't great, but they didn't even try to do the bare minimum. And then the one that I was talking about before, the one that was really brought down the team a lot, and he actually almost had us cancel the season because of how he was. He even had to get penalized by the coach and get subbed out for 2 games because of it. But he was very negative and very egotistical and everything, and it was horrendous. Thankfully, he was a Sentinel player, so he could do whatever he wanted. I wasn't in control of that, like, whatever. But we ended up losing that finals, and I put a lot of pressure on myself again, because it was the second finals I've been to collegiately. I played with brand new teams. I go there, I put everything into it, and then when I look around, I go, these people aren't doing what I'm doing. Like, they're not putting in the work. They're not trying the bare minimum. Like, if I end up with a team and they're talking and like they can only talk.
Looks like that's it.
For example, if they're like really good at communication, but that's it, like they have bad aim and shit, I don't give a fuck. Like if you have communication, that is my number 1 thing in a teammate. I'd love to play with people that communicate. But we ended up losing that finals. I played Fade on Bind, which was first off a mistake. I never played Initiator, but I was like, fuck it, we're losing nonstop, let me play Fade instead of Jet for some reason. So I ran Fade. I had one of the worst games. I had one of the worst games I've ever played. It was horrendous. Like, I was doing my job, but as a duelist player, I always check stats. I always look at kills and shit. And it was so bad.
I think you're looking for this. We need to talk.
But what did she give me? Oh right, okay. But we ended up losing that again, 3-0 again. So we lost both finals 3-0, which was very unfortunate. But it happens. We move on to the 3rd semester. By the way, this guy that was hyped up doesn't calm, nothing. Just plays controller, throws his smoke, hides in it with his knife out. It's like, bruh.
Close the door.
Oh, okay. But other than that, we move on to the 3rd semester, which is our last semester. I play. Oh, what did I play that? Yeah, I think I played Initiator. Yeah, last semester I played Initiator. I played a lot of Breach, a lot, because it was when Breach Tejo came out. We had Carlos, who was our controller from last semester, who was hyped up to me and wouldn't talk.
I hope they're right.
We had 2 people. You're the one who took the horn.
Surprised? I guess I'm getting pretty good at my harmless innkeeper act.
We had 2 people from the 1st semester.
I didn't go to all this trouble on a whim. I needed to make sure it wasn't a Thalmor trap. I am not your enemy.
So I'll talk more about it after this.
I'm actually trying to help you. I just need you to hear me out.
Go on, I'm listening.
Like I said in my note, I've heard that you might be Dragonborn. I'm part of a group that's been looking for you. Well, someone like you, for a very long time. If you really are Dragonborn, that is. Before before I tell you any more, I need to make sure I can trust you.
How do I know I can trust you? No, yeah.
If you don't trust me, you were a fool to walk in here in the first place.
You set them on after you?
Yes, we're very old enemies. And if my suspicions are correct, they might have something to do with the dragons returning. But that isn't important right now. What is important is that you might be dragonborn.
Why did you take it?
The Greybeards would send you there if they thought you were dragonborn. They're nothing if not predictable. When you showed up here, I knew you were the one the Greybeards sent, and not some Thalmor plant.
Why are you looking for a dragonborn?
Remember what most don't, that the dragonborn is the ultimate dragon slayer. You're the only one that can kill a dragon permanently by devouring its soul. Can you do it? Can you devour a dragon's soul?
Yep.
Good, and you'll have a chance to prove it to me soon enough.
What's the point you're not telling me?
Dragons aren't just coming back. They're coming back to life. They weren't gone somewhere for all these years. They were dead, killed off centuries ago by my predecessors. Now something's happening to bring them back to life, and I need you to help me stop it.
What makes you think dragons are coming back to life?
I know they are. I visited their ancient burial mounds and found them empty, and I figured out where the next one will come back to life. We're going to go there, and you're going to kill that dragon. If we succeed, I'll tell you anything you want to know.
So where we headed?
Bones Grove. There's an ancient dragon burial near there. If we can get there before it happens, maybe we'll learn how to stop it.
Let's go kill a dragon.
I need to get into my traveling gear. Give me a minute and I'll be ready.
Okay, so just to finish off what I was talking about, semester 3, we had 2 people from the first semester when we made finals.
Let's get on the road.
We had Carlos, who was our controller, who was hyped up to me nonstop, and he was when we were finals. So we finally had a full team that played Valorant, and we all been finals. Sven?
That was just lying around? Good find.
Okay, Sven, if you don't move. Sven, you're pissing me off now, Sven. Sven! Move it! Move it, you blonde! Move it!
You're nothing but trouble.
I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you. Move, you... Okay. We'll just sit down here and go on with our life. So, the story, basically. So, we had... Everyone played Valorant. Everyone knew what to do. Everyone knew how to play the game. And for some reason, I don't know why, 5 people who have played the game, who have made it to finals, the other 3 would not talk still. This was the one semester where we had the 5 weeks of the same goal of communication. And for some reason, even though these people have played with me before, even though they've been on a team that have, like, me and Keegan were talking non-stop, they still wouldn't speak. And it drove me crazy until Carlos learned his favorite fucking word, and it was so annoying. We'd go to do something, I'd call a play, and he goes, freeze. That was his #1 word, freeze. And it was always at the worst fucking timing. Like, we're about to make a hit, and I'm calling it because I have knowledge that, oh, they're not on the other site. He goes, everybody freeze. It's like, bruh. But besides that, we had one person who his reason for not talking had to be one of the most annoying reasons that I could have heard, and maybe you guys could understand it. But he goes, I'm not the type to talk. I'm like, you play competitive CS, you played Rainbow Six Siege with me the first semester and Valorant, and you go, I'm not the type to talk. How you playing competitive games if you're not gonna fucking talk? Like, I understand playing ranked and not talking. Hell, I even do that sometimes. But it's competitive team play, and you go, I'm not one for talking, guys. It's like, what?
Leave me alone.
But other than that, that year was almost to a T the same as the first and second semester. it was insane. So Nace, we lost. Actually, Nace, it wasn't to a T, kind of. So ECAC, we were undefeated this season. Also, we got an achievement because that was it was the first team in that school to go undefeated in ECAC. The conference where we lost one game the previous 2 semesters. But Nace, I think we went like 6-4. I want to say 6-3. We had one of our worst seasons there, but we still made playoffs in both semesters. So in 3 semesters, we made playoffs 8 times. So with that one, we actually made it the farthest in both conferences. So Nace, we made it to round 2, I think. Yeah, round 2. So we didn't lose out on the first round. We got lucky with our first win, though. I won't lie, in the playoffs. There was a lot of disgruntledness that season, and I can't believe we still made it to playoffs in the finals in ECAC. It was like you could cut the tension with a knife, how bad it was. That even me and Keegan had issues where he is someone that is very vocal, and he is very has a set personality, and I am someone that I feed off of other people. So if we're playing games and you're like complaining and bitching all the time, I'm gonna get irritated, and that makes me end up bitching and complaining, and it's like it's an endless cycle. And he's the type that it's like that. I'm more of, let's like take a deep breath and like play as a team and like not bitch nonstop. But that's not how the season went. So it was hard. That season, we also almost had canceled on us because the coach, I feel like, also did something that was really bad, and he did it as like at a good heart, where he put a lot of pressure on the other players. He was like, this is the year we win. This is the best team I could have assembled. I'm like, you really shouldn't be saying that to those people. No offense to them, but their mentality after hearing that and everything, there was so much pressure on them. I felt so bad. But we ended up making it, and I did enjoy Initiator. At first, my team could tell you I flashed them a shit ton with Breach and everything. Why is the assassin after me? But it was fun. We made finals. We ended up losing again, but we did take a game. It was so unfortunate. So we won the first game in finals, right? We're like, okay, cool. We won the first game. Well, we can go and we can win this thing, right? So that's what we thought. But everyone, sadly, with this team, and I knew it was gonna happen because you could see it through all the playoffs. When we win, our team gets very complacent. So we were like, ooh, we won. We can chill out, not take it serious. I'm like, no. There's still more games to be played. But we ended up losing the next 3 games. So it ended up 3-1. We might have won 2. I can't remember. I think it was 3-1, but it could have been 3-2. It was very close. Every game was right down to the wire until the last game where we got blown out of easily because everyone's morale was down in the dumps. But that was my experience with college games, and it really put me out on competitive, which is why I started doing YouTube videos and playing casual games, because it takes my mind away from it. But I do want to get back into competitive gaming, obviously, but for now I am fine with just doing this. But that is my story. We are going over the time limit, I'm pretty sure. Let me see here. Yes, we are going over it. It's gonna be around 40 minutes, but I hope my rambling wasn't too bad. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to hit that like button down below if you enjoyed it. You go ahead and comment down below. I will always interact, like, comment, reply. Comment about what do you think about my story for the collegiate play. Also, comment if you're enjoying the series. Just a small comment, just like, yeah, I'm enjoying it, like stuff like that. Also just make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my new episodes or new series or anything like that. I'm having a blast doing this. It's been really fun. So yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I mean it, and I will see you guys in the next one.